Hi, it's Lee Kapansky here. Now, do you really need to move your ball position around at address? Of course, if you want to manipulate the ball flight and hit it high or low or hit a draw or fade, but the danger is that moving your ball position around can cause alignment and grip problems that run into your golf swing, and it could be the reason that you slice, you hook or hit every shot in the book, and can even throw a socket into the mix. So for your standard stock shot that you need to control under pressure, you need to play the easy ball. Now, as soon as you move the ball position around at address, it pulls your body alignment with it. Now, if I move the ball position too far forward at address, here, if I give you the target view, you'll clearly see that the upper body is aiming too far to the left in an open position in relation to the target. Now, if I push the ball position back in my stance here, my upper body is dragged across with it. Now, if I give you the target view, you'll clearly see now my upper body is aiming too far to the right in relation to the target in a closed position. Now, moving the ball position around at address can easily pull your body out of your natural posture position by twisting your spine angle. This causes numerous swing faults. It also blocks the body from freely reacting to the target, losing your massive amounts of power and club head speed. It's a game changer. Now, if you move your ball position around at address, your body will move around to compensate, which often leads to grip problems. So if I push my ball position back in my stance here, my hands and arms find a natural position and it forces my hands and arms more to the right side, and it puts me into a strong grip position, which closes the club face during the swing. Now, if I push the ball position further forward in my stance here, naturally my body will find its natural position and my hands and arms turn more to the left, and it puts me into a weak grip position here, which opens the club face during the swing. Now, moving the ball position around at address sets off a chain reaction of events as your body adjusts to compensate as you subconsciously fight to gain control. Now, this leads to every swing fault under the sun, and yes, I know there are some strange grips and even ball positions on tour, winning massive tournaments week in, week out, but unless you're blessed with exceptional control and timing, then I'd steer clear. Now, changing ball position could quite possibly be your dream quick fix for a couple of weeks if you get lucky. Now, if you're a slicer, you'll probably be aware that the club head cuts to the left across the ball and the ball goes away with slice spin towards the right side. Now, it's called an outside to in swing path, swinging to the left of the target. Now, 9 times out of 10, a slicer will often hit the ground before the ball, because what happens is when I swing to the left here, my hands and arms work back in towards my body. And what happens is it changes the impact position and forces it more towards the right side. Now, the first quick fix that a slicer throws at it is they move the ball position further back in the stance, because then at least then they start to hit the ball better. But the problem is, when I move the ball position back in my stance, my hands and arms find their natural position and they move more towards the right side into a strong grip position. Now, a strong grip closes the club face, which is a good thing for a slicer because it corrects the slice spin going over to the right side. But the problem now is the swing direction is going to the left, the club face is square to the swing direction, so a slicer starts to pull it straight left and out. So when they've had enough of knocking the ball out, 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 what they do then is they aim more to the right side and pull the ball back into the middle of the fairway. Now, it works, but you're blocking your body and you're losing anywhere up to 70% of your power is out the window. It's difficult to time and control because the club head cuts across the ball to the left. And this is the reason that you've got a bad back, or your knee hurts, or your hips hurting. And also as well, you're kidding yourself because you're pulling the ball 40 meters back into the middle of the fairway. So now you can see how things can quickly spiral out of control. So to play the easy ball is actually quite simple. So I've got a pitching wedge in my hand and I'm going to play a chip shot. So my feet go quite close together. Ball position is in a standard position, which is 5 centimeters inside of my left heel. So it actually looks like the ball position is quite central. Now, I've got a driver in my hand. All I want to do is move the right foot towards the right side. Okay, just outside of shoulder width. So now you can see that the ball position appears to be further left. So the optical illusion is that by just moving my right foot at address, the ball position looks like it moves further forward or further back in my stance. So this is a 5 iron, this is a 7 iron here. And also as well, it corrects all the alignment and grip problems at setup. I don't have any issue at all with my grip. And also as well, if I stand to the target view here, you'll see that my body stays actually nice and square in relation to the target. And it's as simple as that. So your best bet is to play the easy ball, which simplifies the whole process and helps you to avoid swing faults from running into your game. Now, moving your ball position around in your stance is really effective when you're playing into the wind or you want to hit over a tree, but for your standard stock shot that you can count on under pressure, you want to play the easy ball. Now, if you've enjoyed the lesson, then please hit the subscribe button below and give me